Welcome to part 5 of Solway Las's 2024 haul out. Our industrial painters are sandblasting and then repainting the hull, getting ready to add the anti-foul coat. Meanwhile, us sailors are crawling around in the dark, trying to work around all the other workers on the boat, trying to get our jobs done. Here Filippo is making stainless beading for the scupper holes. The idea being that if we line them with stainless steel, they're very unlikely to rust.
Perfecto. Let's go on the boat.
We're all getting tired from the non-stop brutal hard work and the steep learning curve, but there's a long way to go yet. Jim is 75 years old and he's our main source of knowledge on what we're doing and how things need to be done. He's under a lot of pressure, providing instruction to us, dealing with the shipyard and also purchasing all the gear that we need to do the job. The new thick stainless steel plates that have been put on the scupper holes need to be drilled out, and they need to be done perfectly, exactly, so we can get all the rails to fit and we can put the handrails back in without worrying about them moving around. We started out using the mag drill, but it took too long to set up, so we've switched over to doing it by hand. It's a very time consuming and difficult process, but Odin's smashing through it, melting a lot of drill bits in the process.
The best way I found was to grind an angle all the way to where you go.
Yeah, just work it.
Work it after that. Otherwise, sometimes it grabs and it goes like this.
So now I'm grinding all the holes out to exactly the right size using this air-powered die grinder. It takes quite a long time and it makes me feel like I'm at the dentist. The thing's bloody brilliant. We're putting in a new foredeck. 2 big sheets of steel, one on either side, and a hole for the anchor to go through. With a nice coat of paint on top, can't even tell that there's a new deck there. So bring it to 240.
That's 20%. I mean, 5 to 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
5 times 40 is 200. Yep.
Jim's teaching me how to make mud pies, how to mix sand and epoxy to make a filler for the scuppers.
Mixed it.
My first time mixing resin.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, here, look. You actually see the separation a little bit. There's only a little bit left.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're looking for the line.
Yeah, when you first mix it, there'll be striations.
So the formula is 200 grams of resin, 40 grams of hardener, and then 30 grams of thinners. Add a load of sand, and then turn it into a nice sticky mess ready to make sandcastles. We then bog up the holes in the scuppers, smooth it all out by hand, shape it all up just like making a sandcastle, then allow it to dry. It hardens up like cement and is bloody good at protecting the steel. Talking about paint, let's get all these rails and scuppers nicely painted up. Let's see if we got it right. Will these handrails go on? We got it pretty damn close. Our new couple gave us grief. The boilers have finished cutting up the plate to go on the bottom of the boat. They're currently pulling it up and then bending it so that it fits properly. Jim and I are inspecting the work as it progresses, and it's looking bloody good. Look at these welds. They are perfect, absolutely beautiful work. I asked Jim how these original 122-year-old rivets were made.
They forged them, put them in the fire until they were white hot, and then with tongs shoved them in a hole that they drilled, and then somebody at the other end held up a heavy plate and hit them with sledgehammers and squished them out into mushrooms.
Our industrial painters are smashing on the anti-foul. This air-powered needle gun is fantastic for busting rust. Unfortunately, our deck welder had left before he finished the job, and I was getting quite a few sleepless nights, but the boilies who were working down below decided to come up and save the day, welding up our turnbuckles and then turning their attention to our 100-year-old anchor winch. Boys, you really saved our butts. You have no idea. Thank you so much. Okay, got a bowline on here. Got some excess chain. We're ready to go. Okay, good to go. Let's do it. All right, mate. Yeah, so you need to pull on it. We're going to use the capstan to roll it up. So we've got to get our anchor chain onto the newly repaired Gypsy. Let's see if it works. Moment of truth. She on?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. So I'll reel her up.
Yep.
You're down there flaking it out. Nice job, boys. Nice bloody job. Look at that. Here's how I get the kinks out of the anchor chain. Just going on perfect. The chain's not rotating at all. Bloody good work. You enjoy that?
Good stuff, man. Beautiful breaking. That chain was a little bit thingy, but the other one went in beautifully.
Yeah. Starboard side's running really nice. Where the boilers did the work. Fucking well done, boys. Thank you for your help, mate. Our Sparkies have ripped out wheelbarrows full of old wires and are redoing our electrical system. Hey, what the fuck is that?
This is our electrical system. Give me a few minutes, or maybe a few hours, because I'm pretty sure I can remember where all this wire goes. and it's going to take me a while, Being colorblind doesn't help, because it's all color-coded, but it'll be good.
Yeah, that should be easy to work out.